Merry Christmas, everyone. Glad that you tuned in and joined me for this Christmas Eve. And as I said yesterday, what I really want to do is just read the story for you all. The birth story of Jesus can be found in Matthew and Luke's Gospels. And Luke is the more expansive version that we tend to think of. And it includes the angel and the shepherds. And if you know the Charlie Brown Christmas, Linus quotes the Gospel of Luke in his telling of what Christmas is all about as he explains it to Charlie Brown. And so Luke is the expansive version, and that's what we're going to have in our worship service later today. If you don't have a place to go for worship, I'll certainly encourage you to join us at South Canyon. We'll be streaming our service at 4 o'clock Mountain Time, and then that'll be available if you're looking for a worship experience. We'll certainly encourage you to join us for that. But this is Matthew's account, which is much shorter. And Matthew begins with this extensive account of the genealogy of Jesus, the Messiah, the son of David, the son of Abraham. And it's a long list of names. But the priority for Matthew here, and the reason that he includes all of this, is to demonstrate that Jesus is the fulfillment of all of these prophecies that talk about the Messiah, and specifically people from whom the Messiah will be descendant. And he lifts up sort of this timing of 14 generations from Abraham to King David, and then 14 generations between David and the deportation to Babylon, the Babylonian exile, and then 14 generations from Babylon to the birth of Jesus, the Messiah, or as Matthew puts it succinctly, so all the generations from Abraham to David are 14 generations, and from David to the deportation to Babylon, 14 generations, and from the deportation to Babylon to the Messiah, 14 generations, the point of which is simply that this has been planned for a really long time. Jesus coming as he comes, born to Mary and to Joseph, and Matthew is particularly concerned with tracing Joseph's line, but none of this is accidental. The time, the place, the people, all of this is according to God's plan. And then Matthew goes ahead and tells us the story, which I'll read now. Now the birth of Jesus, the Messiah, took place in this way. When his mother Mary had been engaged to Joseph, but before they lived together, she was found to be with child from the Holy Spirit. Her husband Joseph, being a righteous man and unwilling to expose her to public disgrace, planned to dismiss her quietly. But just when he had resolved to do this, an angel of the Lord appeared to him in a dream and said, Joseph, son of David, do not be afraid to take Mary as your wife, for the child conceived in her is from the Holy Spirit. She will bear a son, and you are to name him Jesus, for he will save his people from their sins. All this took place to fulfill what had been spoken by the Lord through the prophet. Look, the virgin shall conceive and bear a son, and they shall name him Emmanuel, which means God is with us. When Joseph awoke from sleep, he did as the angel of the Lord commanded him. He took her as his wife, but had no marital relations with her until she had borne a son, and he named him Jesus. Merry Christmas, everyone. I hope that you have a wonderful celebration and that this birth of the Christ child is at the center of it all.